Fuck it! We'll do it live.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Fuck you and fuck him and fuck them. We're doing it live.
And then a split second later, I saw your name, and I'm like, okay, maybe I shouldn't shoot at the guy's face.
Here, try and get into the...
Blech.
Yeah!
Chris, he's behind. Oh, maybe that's Spence.
Almost shot you. Lucky I was aiming up.
Fucking... Alan, you know a fucking feather's gonna, like, look at me and I'm gonna be dead.
Bottle bomb's ready.
How many bullets
I don't know. A few? There's no bullet counter, remember? It's hardcore. You bitch. Okay, I'm sniping. That's not a sniper. I'm sniping. Nobody come in this room. You're gonna regret it if you do.
We should have both gotten in there. And now it's like the
and I
20 seconds.
2 plus 2 is 4. Minus 1. That's 3. Quick maths. Quick maths, fam.
No.
Dude, he can't say math. He says quick maths.
Behind you, Alan. Behind you, Alan. In the house. Or just straight up behind you.
Where? I don't see
that's
anybody.
not Alan. Fuck.
Dumbass.
Alan, behind you. No, wait, that's Alan. Already collat on teammates. Oh. Toggle shotgun. Get.
No.
Oh, that's gonna kill for me.
Well, I'm just in a predicament.
4 minus 1, 3.
We're breaking their backs.
Everyday man's on the block.
I'm in a position where I probably shouldn't be in an SMG. And I got fucked.
Ooh.
We need reinforcements.
That's a good spot to hide.
Oh, that's awkward.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, fuck. I almost took Chris out.
Oh my gosh, I'm going to...
There's a guy in the trains.
Yes. Oh.
Where in the trains?
I don't know. Maybe he got sent.
I mean, there's a lot of train, fam.
Oh, I meant downstairs train. Like down train by spawn cars.
To the right.
Take it back now. Woo!
I can't see over there, Spence, without poking my head and dying.
Oh. Okay.
Oh,
I
God.
forget what building you were in, so I'm just gonna...
They're pushing on the supply road.
Run around. Oh my gosh.
I mean, they can try and come in, but I got a bouncing Betty at the front.
Big
you,
cannon
teammate.
train thing. Oh,
I know.
hello.
I didn't steal your kill, cause... Shot that really late.
Okay, I'm just bad at this fucking game. I can't even get a sniper kill.
Yeah, that's why I don't snipe.
There we go.
Are you using the most... Oh my god, he's left side.
The world's loudest sniper? I don't know why.
Oh god. That's right, challenge a fucking sniper at sniper range with a fucking SMG, Chris. Do those things. Oh my god, left side.
Oh, I could've got a bayonet charge. I like kills. I prefer them.
Oh my god, switch to the M1 grenade.
You
Chris,
fucking faggot.
Aren't you streaming?
Shh.
Watch out, that's... Never mind, shut up, Chris. Woo!
Social experiment gone wrong. You'll never believe what happens next. Click here to find out. Fuck. Slid down those stairs.
I will.
2 plus 2.
Oh my
Bruh.
God. Okay. I didn't mean that. I wanted to see if the bayonet would work. Here, you can kill me.
Enemy recon aircraft observed.
'Cause I got told the bayonet wouldn't kill a teammate, so I wanted to try it out.
Yeah, the charge.
Oh.
Oh, I
Okay.
saw him.
I said when you thrust it into people's backs, it kills them.
Oops. Sorry.
I honestly hate people, man. Like, why? Why must you be so good?
I asked myself
Fuck!
Recon aloft.
Wow,
We
he's
have eyes
still
in the
there,
sky.
man.
that. 2 plus 2 is 4 minus 1 and 2 quick maps.
Okay, I just give up. I'm just gonna quick scope people.
Oh, well, fuck.
2 plus 2 is 4 minus 1 and 2 quick maps. Ja. Kill. Oh. Oh, where am I getting shot?
Nailed him. I need ammo.
6 and 13, that's not above 500.
50.
7 and 13, that is.
Oh, fuck. They're in the spawn. Watch out, Alan.
Oh, you two run together. Birds of a feather flock together. How did you not die? I shot before you even shot. Ugh.
I need cover fire. Contact.
He's in a building beside us. Oh, and there's one on the train.
Where on the train?
Chris, they're coming. They're coming, Chris. Grenade out!
Damn it,
Got some.
we're losing it.
Whoa.
Turn just in time to.
Oh, he's here, Alan.
Perfect shot.
I almost killed your ass. He's there. Oh.
Breaking their backs. We're being
He's right here, Alan.
outmaneuvered. I got him.
Another one, I can hear him. No, he's. Okay, okay.
Care package on the way.
I'm on the
Protect
train.
the drop zone. We're winning the fight. Day is ours.
Oh,
I got that
one by
final
one.
kill. Boom. Quick scope. No. Oh, that didn't even hit him.
What? Highest.
That got in his personal space bubble.
See, I think the way Call of Duty works with their hitboxes is it's not a hitbox. It's if the scopes were on the person when the trigger was
Pull the trigger.
when the trigger was depressed, it basically just counts. Even if
Just
it
basically.
wasn't. Actually, I think what it is if your crosshairs were on him 10 seconds before you push the trigger, it counts.
Prestige now? I can prestige right now. Ooh,
Yeah, but sometimes-
I'll do that later.
Unless it's us, then we just get butt fucked.
I have more time. Alright, after this game I want to prestige.
Any, ooh, that's a good score streak. I want that score streak. Yeah. Is Fighter Pilot, good, score streak?
Sure.
I've gotten it in care packages because that's the only way I can get it. And I'm not bad.
Alright, Alan. Time to go try hard.
I see a little silhouette of a man.
Where's Alan? What the fuck? Well, he hasn't spawned in.
What?
We have fire superiority.
Oh. Kill. Oh.
Oh, teammate, there's... Oh, fuck, he's not even... Never mind. Spawn me right where I died. Who just tried to cross-map grenade?
I tried that like 10 seconds ago.
That may have almost killed me.
Hardcore team deathmatch.
So apparently, we're going back to school
Take position. Enemy inbound.
What?
We are?
next week. Check your email from the school.
Oh. I don't have
What's the email say?
That the government's basically putting together laws that are going to force the teachers to go back to work.
There's a bunch of them on the left side.
What a bunch of campers.
Oh my
I
god.
still don't remember where my classes are.
In the middle.
I still want money back,
Bombs ready.
even if I'm staying.
Well, if the class action lawsuit goes through, they're saying that students should be reimbursed for days they missed.
Exactly. No, I don't want to do Christmas. I don't want to do school during Christmas. That's...
Well, if they say that, then I'm dropping out. I don't even care.
Wait.
Yeah, I will. I'm not working over Christmas or doing night school.
I mean, we gotta do night school no matter what. That's what
No,
they
we
say.
don't.
No, but I mean, that's an option. Night school.
They
Oh,
put
yeah,
any of
we're
those
gonna get
options
that.
on those table is where I'm leaving. Like, I'm dropping out for this semester. There's no way in hell.
And what if you get no money back?
I will be getting money back.
I have no money.
Or I will go, I will sue the school. Like, that's not, this isn't the way this is gonna work here. Like, you pay, students pay, well, just read the fucking post I made on Facebook and you'd understand. When you pay $1,000 to $5,000 for tuition, and this is the shit you have to sit through.
For 4 months. That's 4 months, not like a full year. That's like...
Lost the lead.
Yeah, that's just for one semester. That's how much we pay. And
Like, I paid $2,300 for one semester for me.
yeah, I was like 27, 2,800. So you look at it that way, plus your books, plus a parking pass. $285 for me to park at that school. I parked
Shit,
there all
sorry.
of 5 weeks. 4 to 5 weeks. We've been out of school for 5 to 6 weeks at this point. I've been out of school more than I've been in school.
Yeah.
I paid
It's funny because it's
I
bad.
paid so much money to go to college that I probably could have bought, I don't know, everybody who graduated in high school with me,
Fucking
the
Spencer.
deluxe
I thought that was
edition.
an enemy because I saw...
I could have,
Yeah, so it was like enemy.
if I used my tuition, I could have bought everybody who graduated high school with me the deluxe edition of Call of Duty World War II with my tuition. That's what I could have done with that tuition.
They're advancing on the road.
And still had money left over to get some hookers and blow. Like, we're talking a ridiculous amount of money for me to sit at home and do nothing.
We have fire superiority.
Like, yeah, you know, people would probably, you know, people would think, you know, why the fuck are you complaining? You get to sit at home. It's not, like, if I wanted to stay at home and I wanted to, you know, be a lazy, uncontributing piece of shit to society, I wouldn't have gone through high school. I would have dropped out early. I wouldn't have went back to upgrade some classes to make sure I could get what I wanted to do for college and to get into where I wanted to be in my professional career. I wouldn't have done all of the things I have done in my life to try and further my education and put my best foot forward if I didn't give a shit and didn't want to be a functioning person in society. I want to go out there and I get a job. I want to make a difference in this world. I want to live a happy life. And I was willing to pay for that experience, that opportunity to better my education, to better my chances of getting a job. And instead of being able to do that, I basically got shafted. It's one thing for people who are like, you know, there's kids in university who are like, I see them posting on Facebook like, why couldn't I be in college right now? I have way too much homework and shit. And it's like, I honestly want to punch people like that in the face. I would rather be swamped in homework right now, because at least then I know I'm getting what I paid for. You know? I want to be, what I'm paying for is to learn something. I'm not paying to get fucked in the ass by a college strike. I'm paying to learn. And it pisses me right off that they let it go this long. Because here's what's stupid is I heard the last time there was a strike, when one of my teachers who works at Mohawk said the last time when he was working here and they had a strike, they put, oh shit, I just fucked his day. Sorry, teammate.
I killed that guy too.
Both
of us.
What was I gonna say now? Oh yeah, my teacher basically said that the last time there was a strike when he was working, the strike lasted for 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, the government went and put back to work legislation together. And I think that the stupid, oh, well, Spence is gone again. I think that this government that we have right now is so fucking focused on making sure they get reelected, which, sorry Kathleen Wen, to burst your fucking bubble, you're not getting reelected. We're not fucking stupid, but that's besides the point. She was working so hard on her campaign to try and make sure she gets reelected, to try and do all of this shit. And what happens is we had to sit out of school for this long. If she wasn't, oh my fuck, Spencer. If she wasn't preoccupied with this whole bullshit of trying to get reelected, she would have acted sooner and got us to go back to school sooner. But they didn't give a shit. And it's sad. It's sad that this is what it had to come to. Like, when I was told at first what the strike was about, and they were like, you know, this isn't about money. And then you hear some of the shit they're getting, and it's like, how is this not about money? You're getting so much more money for not just you, but part-time workers. You're putting all these changes in, and I think only maybe 25 to 30% of the changes they were pushing for would benefit students. The rest of them would either increase tuition or increase their pay and their benefits, which their pay and their benefits is higher than any other teachers on the board in the educational system. So why they are so fucking pissed off about this, their pay or whatever, is beyond me. They get better benefits than most people. But, you know, here we are in like our 6th or 7th fucking week of being out of school.
Next week would be 6.
Yeah, like, it's just stupid. And it's just my fucking luck too. Like, the year I decide, you know what, let's go to college. Yeah. Let's get an education. And then college is like, are you sure about that?
Fuck you and your dreams.
Really? You sure about that? Like, we heard you liked further education, so we told you to fuck off.
Even your dogs are pissed off.
Yeah, no, my dog's pissed off because she hates other dogs and there's a puppy. Hi, sweetheart.
Dog is
A bitch.
yeah.
Have them on the run. Kill them all.
So, yeah, I'm beyond all pissed off at this whole fucking situation here. This
Oh my god.
shouldn't have gone down the way it went down. Things should have been dealt with sooner. Things should have been changed sooner. But instead, we were put in a position. We were told that this strike wasn't going to last long. That we were told as students that what they were fighting for was to benefit us. We were told all of these things. And here we are, 6 weeks later. How does it benefit us students right now? What's our benefit?
I mean, you gotta look at it as like anything
No.
the table. The college board like declined it, and then the college board comes out with something, and then the teacher was like, "No, that's not what we wanted."
Well,
then,
it's the union. The union fights for the colleges, and then the board who represents the colleges are trying to give them an offer. Now, the board of the colleges basically they're trying to do the best with what they've got. Because here's what a lot of people don't realize is, you know, this world doesn't work where it's like, oh, you want something, you get it. That's not how the real world fucking works. Because here's how the real world works.
Lagged out, by the way, just so you know.
Well, here's how the real world works. Just for everybody who's watching this live stream or who doesn't fucking understand. Shit doesn't fucking go your way more than 25% of your life. Shit's piled up against you. Life's trying to fuck you in the ass. It's never gonna get any better than that. Life's there to just fuck you. Hey, you ask for what you feel you deserve, but when people come back and say, look, here's the situation, buddy. The government gives us colleges X amount of money to do, buy supplies, to pay salaries, to do this, and this. And then there's tuitions that also provide a benefit. When you have this, this stagnant, the world's not made out of money. The colleges aren't made out of money. They're trying to save money, so yeah, they're sort of cheating people out of jobs by only hiring contract and part-time employees. That's sort of shitty. But when you start asking for, hey, instead of more part-time employees, you start giving us more contract employees, right? People who are contracted to work. And then they say, and by the way, for those contract employers, they should get paid the same and get the same benefits as a full contract employee, even if they're part-time. And, oh yeah, we want to increase our benefits and pay, all in the same argument. Like, you basically just asked for them to cut back on what they've been doing to try and save money, then spend more money, then spend more money, and then spend more money. Like, they were trying to save money, and now you just want them to fucking, like, get money out their ass? Like, that's not how the world works. So to me, it pisses me off that, we're supposed to benefit from this when really, like, how does them getting better, maternity leave and better pay and better benefits for their healthcare, how does that help me? They have better benefits than I do. Better benefits than I think my dad does through his company. It angers me and it upsets me that this is what it came to, is that we got screwed out of an education.
I prestige. Now I got this glowing thing above my head.
We got screwed out of an education and it just pisses me off. It really does.
What do I want to use my unlock pattern on?
Enemy taking heavy casualties. Push through. Recon airborne.
It's getting stupid. Because that's just honestly, like, my biggest complaint is just people really do feel entitled nowadays, and I wish they didn't, because at the end of the day, like I did a co-op. I put in good work. I did all of this shit at my co-op, and I felt, you know, hey, I put in a good amount of effort. I think I deserve a job here. I think I deserve a job. I don't think I am guaranteed a job. I was a little bit salty that you know, I didn't get a job. Yeah, whatever. You know what? I get it. They weren't looking for an apprentice at that point. They were looking for a fully licensed tech. I wasn't a fully licensed tech. I would be coming in as an apprentice. I took that with stride. I then went to apply at other places. I couldn't get another job at other garages I applied at. So then I found a job. I worked at that job. You know, I did what I could, and I decided to go to college so I could get a diploma to hopefully help me get a job in the field I wanted to be in. Like, I didn't sit there and when things didn't go my way and things weren't given to me on a silver platter, I didn't sit there and fucking cry about it. I didn't sit there and, you know, whine and, you know, beg for a safe space or, you know, like go full SJW on them. It was like, you know what? I didn't get a job. There's reasons I didn't get a job. Here's what I can do to potentially change my situation and increase my odds of getting a job. That's what I'm gonna do. And it's like, why does everybody else not see things that way? It's not, you know? Because that's the difference. It's one thing to expect things to happen for you. It's another thing to actually pay for things. And that's what pisses me off. Is it's like, I'm not expecting myself to, you know, walk into college and get this education. I paid for this education. I paid to give myself this advantage. This was, you know, something that I paid for. I didn't expect to get an you know, a college education. We don't live in a society where college education is free. You gotta pay for that shit if you want to fucking get it. And so I did. And here we are, 6 weeks out, or almost 6 weeks into a strike, and no end in sight. I mean, I guess there is an end in sight at this point, but it shouldn't have had to be this way. Either the government should have gotten involved sooner, or they should have just fucking settled with what they were given. Because they ended up offering them more money and more contract positions. The colleges offered that. That was one of the things they offered, and they weren't happy with that still. Yeah, I know, I'm gonna back out. But anyway, I can't keep ranting. I can't keep ranting.
I don't want to sound like a dick.
What?
But you're gonna sound like a dick, so just get it over.
Every time you live stream, you just rant.
But it gives a good topic to talk about.
I like to fucking talk, man. You got a fucking problem with it?
Well, no, it's just you always rant during a live stream. It's just.
I just started ranting. Well, if
You
you'd
back
like,
now?
if you'd like to, I could, you know, set up a webcam and just let everybody watch me scratch my ball sack.
That could be interesting.
No, that wouldn't be very interesting, Chris. This is the wrong website, not the right platform.
Oh, that ball went
Back out,
down, I
Alan.
don't know where.
Invite Spence. I'm getting a glass of water. I'm fucking
Oh,
parched.
come look at this.
Spence, suck my ass.
No, come
I'm
look
joining
at this.
Spence.
Sick.
Oh, for
Why
fuck's
do I
sake.
have the MP40 as my class? No, come look at this. Oh, it
That's loud as hell.
Just get you some ice, fam.
I had a glowing prestige icon above my head. Now it's not there anymore. Sad. But
Why is there so many prestiges here? Fuck.
Hey, little
Game
puppy.
came out like 2.5 weeks ago. Actually, no. A week and a half ago. Almost 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks tomorrow.
Yeah, though.
Okay,
Dylan, when are you coming
I'll be
on?
right back.
Dylan's not coming on. He's working tomorrow.
I'll be right back.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. telling me I have new ones.
Not to mention there's that class action lawsuit. Like, there's genuine reason to be pissed off here. Yeah, so here's the email. To all students and staff, the end is finally in sight to the longest strike in the history of Ontario colleges. The government is acting to end the strike by introducing a back-to-work legislation. We're hoping that all three parties in the Ontario legislature will put students first and support quick passage of the legislation. The government has asked the Speaker of the House to reconvene the legislature at 3 p.m. Friday to sit throughout the weekend until the legislation is passed. We'll keep you updated throughout the weekend, but we expect students and faculty to be back at Mohawk within days. Mohawk is a contingency plan in place to continue and complete the fall semester, with classes carrying over into mid-January. Faculty will develop plans for each of their courses once they return to work. We anticipate minimal impact on our winter semester. Thank you for your patience in what has been a frustrating time for everyone involved. Our focus is...
Frustrating? You know what?
Yeah, it's more than frustrating, but you know what? Mr. Ron McCarley or Curly or whatever the fuck you want me to call you, fuck my ass. Fuck. No, don't fuck my ass. Please don't do that. Wrong use of words.
You said it. You said it.
Just add his personal Facebook.
It's on live stream.
I didn't mean it. Our focus now at Mohawk is making sure all students get the opportunity to successfully complete their semester.
I mean, how hard do you want him to fuck you?
No, like, fuck him, not me. I didn't. I meant like it. Raw. I said it backwards. There's no raw dog here.
Oh.
I mean, if it doesn't get back until Tuesday, that would mean that our Monday classes would be like 3 weeks behind, because the first day of school, then Thanksgiving, and if we come back on Tuesday, then that would still be the strike. And it is 3 weeks behind. Oh, am I the? Oh yeah, I'm the host. I'm sorry.
Yeah. You fucking dude.
Hardcore TDM? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Look at, I'm a level 1 now.
Fucking noob.
I know, I'm a noob.
That one. Oh, what's your KD?
I don't want to talk about it.
Is it better than 0.61?
If it is, it's just barely better. Mine is
I'm guessing 0.63.
0.64.
Oh
my God, Alan! Do better, fam. You need to die less, Alan. That's the thing.
You need to die more. Kids. I got good kids, eh?
I got good kills.
Got good kids, eh? Good kids, great kids, the best kids. Thanks, fam.
The betterest.
I have 1,037 kills and 1,627 deaths.
What, in GDM? No, in career.
I think that's career stats right there.
And we should look at our highest score snapshot. I know mine's like 21 kills and 8 kill streak. Fuck, the only sad thing about this is that I don't have
Mine's
anything
20
anymore.
and 2.
I just got the gun that I...
Don't you have MP40?
Yeah, I do. I mean, I got some stuff. But like, all my score streaks are gone, so now I got high score streaks again.
Move out and take position.
I'm not that good at get high score streaks. I don't even have... Oh fuck, I forgot to put a grenade on.
We have tactical advantage. Keep firing.
Oh, fuck off. I got a headshot.
No, you want a headshot. Ah! Level 1 scrub.
Susie, shut up. Fuck, you got me killed, Susie. Get out of here. What is wrong with you?
Damn!
Oh.
What is wrong with you? You're a stupid dog. Don't give me kisses after that shit. You suck.
That scared me. She started like attacking you.
No, she starts attacking the puppy. Like, if I didn't pick her up when I did, she would have attacked the puppy. She just hates other dogs.
Social.
I don't know.
Social.
Why do you gotta be such a bitch?
But she's had puppies before.
I know, that's what I don't know. She sucks, man. That's all it is. At least I didn't get kicked.
Maybe giving birth just traumatized her.
Ah! Fuck!
She just doesn't like it.
I'm so...
Blood.
Double kill. Nope, single.
I had to switch two of my dogs around, put one on the chair. Oh my god. Oh, he got a triple kill. Including me. He's probably like, oh baby, it's chill. Never mind, that doesn't count.
Oh baby, a triple.
What if that's the heroic thing?
Oh baby, that was a calling card in Modern Warfare Remastered. You got a calling card that said, "Oh baby, a triple."
You fuck.
Someone come.
Like, I think it was getting like
left
a
with me.
triple in a game, or something like that. Oh baby, a triple.
Have them on the run. Kill them all.
I honestly hate these guys so much.
Come left. Come left. Come left.
You're left.
Enemy recon aircraft in the air.
There's a guy back there. Watch out.
Espionage doesn't do much.
He's still
when
back
you're
there.
playing hardcore.
Fuck!
Oh yeah.
No, fuck it. Come to me,
He's
bitches.
up top. He's up top. Andy's on bottom.
Enemy recon aircraft
Can't
in
come with
the air.
defense.
I can wait. I got all game.
Nope, that's Fuck City.
Enemy recon aircraft in the air.
Who keeps running in front of me?
Are you camping? Got him, Alan.
Oh, I got direct impact with that concussion.
How?
Oh.
I actually hate these guys so much.
Enemy counter recon aircraft observed. Enemy bomb incoming. Get to cover.
Oh, that's
Okay,
gonna fall on
okay.
me. Feel it.
Oh.
Enemy care package observed. Deny them their resupply.
I don't know where they're spawning.
The right side? I mean, I just got killed on the right side.
They're spawning
I
behind
got
you.
shot and grenaded.
Enemy spotted near the bell.
Oh, you fucking, you're so cool, laying in a
Enemy
dead
bomb
body.
incoming. Get to cover.
Going inside again.
Nice good story, Alan. Oh, fuck. Hello, teammate. I think they did too.
Level up.
Fuck, man. I just want this game to be over.
Thank
Failure is unacceptable. Fight harder next time.
I want to be elite. Dark Matter 831.
Ooh, Alan Townsend's live.
Why'd you say my last name?
It's on your thing.
My Facebook, not my YouTube, you dyke.
Now he's gotta like go into witness protection.
Fucking asshole.
Might as well just name drop him too.
Fucking.
I mean, we technically do. I mean, we call him Prosser.
Yeah,
And
what the
sometimes
hell?
we call him, and sometimes we call him Chris.
But nobody says that's his first and last name. Maybe he has two first
Yeah,
names.
that's true.
I have two fifth names? What?
First names.
Proper. Prosser.
Chris Produce.
Hey, yo, Produce. Chris, you should get a job at like a grocery store and just be like, hey, my name's Produce. The produce section.
Why don't you work with your mother?
Cause she doesn't want me working there.
Well, tell her to suck a dick.
You know how
Tell her
bad that'll
you're my
end?
Mom. You're
Like,
my mom.
She'll just abuse you.
Jesus.
You know what? Go in there with a better resume than her and take her job. Become the man of the house.
No, I don't like floral.
So, I mean, then you get to smell pretty flowers over there.
Yeah, man. You can think of how many bitches you could get.
Exactly, you get
You
the
could get
flowers
all
before
the
you
bitches.
Just show up to a girl's house, just
Remember your
bam,
training.
got,
Make us
like,
proud.
flowers. They're like, oh my god, I love you. Well, first they'll be
Have
like,
all
what
of
the
my
fuck is
babies.
this kid doing? And eventually, if you keep showing up with flowers, they'll be like, oh, okay. This is the flower
There
guy.
was a man over there, I swear it.
We're taking heavy casualties.
Oh, what?
Really?
Oh, there's two guys there. Oh, well, no. Why'd you...
Got one.
I killed myself so I could switch weapons.
Have them on the run. Kill them all.
Scheiße.
Oh my god, they're still over there, Alan.
I mean, this dude kind of pushed their spawn and I joined him, so...
You fucks!
I know, I'm sorry.
Recon searching for targets.
Oh, spawn fuck.
Strafing run inbound.
Oh!
Holy fuck, I got murdered right there.
Diesel explosives ready.
Keep forgetting to put grenades on this class.
Recon aircraft standing by.
God, oh, you fuck.
Air package ready for airdrop. Mark the drop zone. Recon searching for targets. Care package descending. Protect the drop zone. Enemy recon aircraft in the air.
Oh, how do those bullets not hit you?
If they pushed a spawn flip, I swear on my life.
Recon aircraft ready.
Die, you fuck.
Oh, I pressed the wrong button. That's awkward.
Recon flight concluded. Fight them up.
Fuck, man. Got killed by Big Bird.
Diesel explosives ready.
Nine.
Fuck, I was so hoping they didn't see me.
Fight them up. Recon airborne. Taking
I
heavy
don't know why I
casualties.
can't focus.
God damn it, Alan.
Breaking their
Or that
backs.
was fucking Spencer.
Oh, he was up there.
Fuck you.
I'm sorry, Spencer.
You
Oh, I
fool.
almost
Enemy
did it.
No, I
recon
wasn't
aircraft
saying
in
fuck
the
you
air.
where you are.
Recon flight concluded.
Shit.
I threw that.
Recon airborne, searching for targets.
Yeah, you
Careful, Spencer.
fuck. You're done.
Enemy bomb incoming. Get to cover.
Oh, well, GG.
Buzzkill.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Why do they just camp over there? If only I could get that spawn camp set back up again.
Holy fuck.
I think the spawn's flipped.
Running around with an element.
Yeah, they did.
Enemy recon aircraft in the air. Our advanced
We
tank
get wrecked.
back to command.
Look at this. Oh, okay, don't look at this. Shut up.
Look at this! Somebody come look at this! Look at this! No, 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 don't look at this.
Never mind, don't look at it, don't look at it, don't do it! Ta-da!
10 and 17.
Oh fuck, where's that thing? Where's that thing when you need it, man?
What thing?
The thing, the greatest thing.
Butt plug?
Yes,
Jesus.
where's my butt plug?
I'm like a third through fucking...
Butt plugs?
I'm getting a drink.
Oh, butt plugs?
Oh God, why? Please stop. No.
It's fucking great.
This is when I
Copperfield?
contemplate.
Oh my god, whoops. Whoops. Somebody come look at this. Who's still watching this stream? I got 2 viewers right now. Who's watching? Who that? Who that? WWII. Who that? Who that?
Can't you look?
No, it just says 2 people watching. And then I click but I click live chat and it doesn't tell me. It just says who's chatting, but I can't see who's in the chat.
Alright, Alan, this is the game. This is the map too. Are you guys not
Who that? Who that? WWII. Big some guy named Big Sauce said he subbed to my channel. He said he subbed to my channel, but if I check my email, you didn't, so I ain't subbing back, bitch! Fuck out of here. Well, he didn't sub in the first place. I hate people like that. That's why I don't have viewers, because I refuse to go on people's channels and beg for them. Plus, your name makes me think you're Big Shaq anyway. Raw sauce. Ain't like the ketchup. Raw sauce. You're done now. The Big Shot.
Oh, well.
Said man's not hot. Oh, fuck.
Oh, fuck. Jesus Christ. You turned and just fucking one-tapped me, bro.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I turned and like totally put a penis in your butt.
Enemy recon aircraft in the air.
Go in the back there, bye.
Die.
Oh, well.
In the air.
Fucking Spencer, you oh my god! Oh my god! It's just fucking Team Slaughterfest.
Aladdin.
Said a man's not hot. She said, take off your jacket. Tell a man's not hot. Well, I guess he was one of my. I guess he was one of my viewers because after I laid into him, it says I'm down to 1 viewer, which is probably just me.
Yep. Told you.
Or maybe it's Dylan and Ashley. Dylan, Ashley. Why did I get shot forward?
What?
So you know, I walked into a room and bullets came at me from in front of me. You know, when you get shot in the front of your body. Well, instead of falling backwards like you would expect, the bullets, I guess, sucked me into this guy's body because my guy just flew forward at an astronomical speed. It was like he killed me and then opened up a black hole for my soul.
Yeah, that happens.
Get him, teammate.
I need to put grenades. I keep forgetting to do that. You gotta remind me to do that.
Spencer, put grenades on.
Missions on here. It's really annoying. I go to throw a grenade, it's like no equipment. It's like I don't have that.
Oh, and then you cry?
Yeah. I cry every
I'm going 3 and 12. Oh my god.
Oh, I'm going 2 and 6, so.
Wow, how does it make you feel like you lost a viewer?
I don't really care. I tell a man's not hot. He said take off your jacket. I tell a man's not hot.
Recon airborne.
Fuck City!
You just got
Enemy
killed.
recon aircraft in the air.
Yeah. Oh, no wonder we're losing. We've got the camping bitches on our team. Spence, do you want to switch? You want to switch lobbies after this?
Yes.
I'm tired of these campers, man. Like, who does that? Who? Get oh!
Don't know. There's no. He's
Here,
back there.
just kill everyone camping
Enemy
on
care
our team.
package observed. Deny the enemy resupply.
Fuck out of here,
Yeah.
Corey, you bitch.
Care package descending. Protect the drop zone.
Fuck. Oh, you know the rule? Whose care package is this?
Enemy
no, I'm gonna
recon
get-
aircraft in the air.
Kill me. Yeah, you're not getting it either, buddy. Kill me.
Okay, my screen is super red and it's not.
I fell down all the stairs. She said, take off your jacket. I tell a man's not. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Well, that man's a camping bitch, and I hate him. And I hate his family.
Damn. No. Oh fuck. Oh my god, he got that. Wow.
Chris, I'm being a camper. It didn't
We
work.
lost good men today. Learn from this failure.
419.
3 and 13. Look at me go.
We're changing lobbies. So definitely recommend prestiging the airborne division.
Uh-huh. She said, take off your jacket. I tell a man's not hot.
Not hot.
Is he an actual rapper?
No, he's a comedian.
Who, JMX?
No, Big Shaq.
Oh.
Spence is back online.
Spencer, back out.
Back out!
I was
Don't-
looking at
don't put us in a lobby.
screen.
Do not! I have a rare supply
I'm
drop.
stuck looking at the top players. I can't do
He
anything.
put us in the lobby.
I didn't. Calm down.
Where's
I gotta-
Spence?
Fix my
I got a
class.
rare supply drop.
So do I. Spence, let's go, bud.
Oh.
Oh, well. Spencer?
I will remember you. Will you remember me? Don't let your life pass you by.
Uh-oh.
Will
Spence,
you
come to headquarters.
remember me?
Okay.
Don't
My
let
classes.
your life
What?
pass you by.
Where did you guys go? Oh, you're down here.
Tell a man's not hot.
We're coming, we're coming.
She said take off your jacket. I said a man's not
You
hot.
first, Alan.
Get the fuck out my way.
High five.
2 duplicates.
Which ones?
Nice.
The
I'm
commons.
guessing the take. Oh.
Okay, ready? Woo! Woo!
Epic.
Warrior Brothers.
What's that?
An epic.
What did the little
outfit.
thing do there?
Tell a man's not hot. She said take off a jacket.
The pum pum pum.
Mission priorities are shifting.
Skibidi pop pop.
Up for a new
And a boom
challenge.
boom boom boom. Skia!
I guess we'll have to take up the slack.
Pum pum pum. Pum pum.
Boom boom. You're done now.
Fresh gear.
The man's
Can't
not
beat
hot.
that, man.
Man is not hot.
She said take off your jacket. I tell a man's not hot. I'm just
Can we
moist.
start a game, please?
Big sauce. You're done
I
now.
looked and
Nice
I
selection.
unlocked things when I prestiged. I want to look.
It's all yours.
I need
Oh,
to
wait,
change-
wait. Actually, yeah, do one game and then the dailies reset in 3 minutes.
Oh, I got disconnected.
Take off your
Lost connection
jacket.
to server
I
host,
tell the man's not hot.
which is funny because I was the host.
No, I was. Dum 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 dum.
Oh,
No,
have a
I
cat
am.
next to my name.
Boom 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 boom. Skia!
One of y'all fuckers is lying.
What are you
That's
motherfuckers lying?
What are you motherfuckers? Oh, look, I joined your game. Look, I joined your lobby.
One of you
That's anybody
motherfuckers is lying to me.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Surprise, motherfucker. Wrong size,
Donald
motherfucker.
Fries, motherfucker.
Wrong size, motherfucker. Rude dies, motherfucker. I tell a man's not hot.
So what if I throw a grenade all the way into the headquarters? What does it do?
It
Uh-oh.
just despawns.
It
doesn't
worked.
Do anything. Doesn't do anything.
Chris, what's your best kill death ratio?
How do I find that?
You go to
Dossier.
dossier combat record.
Mine is a 3.50. That's my best.
6.66.
Wow. Fucking Satanist over here.
It is! Oh my god!
Mine's 4.0 at 21 kills with a 10 kill streak. An overall score of 3,655, score per minute of 25.80, and a accuracy of 0.70.
Wait, what was your KDR?
4.0.
Mine is 3.5 KD, 8 kill streak, 28 kills, 4,255 score per minute of 22.46, and an accuracy of 0.36.
My accuracy is 0.18. Is that good?
Well, what's your accuracy?
0.18.
Said take off your jacket. I tell a man's not hot.
My win-loss is 0.46, but my KD in hardcore TDM is 1.07.
So my best game mode is supposedly war.
Well, yeah, because it doesn't classify the deaths.
Mine is war too, but that's because I got like my win-loss ratio is like 0.2 something. I mean 2 point something.
Yeah, that's true, because my KDR is 138 in that game mode.
Can I start? Hello?
What?
Yeah.
Can I start?
Sure.
That's 600. How are you supposed to get 600 kills without dying?
What?
You have to get 600 kills without dying to go positive.
Who, me?
Yes, you.
What does that have to do with anything?
For your KD to be above 1.
Oh, it's like my favorite map.
I can go positive without doing that.
Yeah, but you need, like...
It'll just take longer.
I just need... Because there's no way you can get 600 kills in one game.
I said without dying.
Let alone without dying. Because bots don't count.
Hardcore team deathmatch. Show 'em what you're made of, soldier.
I could do that in bots.
Mission begins now.
But,
Remember your training.
what is possible is to go positive more games than I go negative. And eventually my kill-death ratio will go positive. Might take the entire length of the game. Yeah, I just come to accept that. The closest I was to a positive KD was the first, the Advanced Warfare. The first boost jump. God.
I got him! Reloading!
Okay, well, I'm in their spawn, so, oh, here's
There's a guy upstairs sniping, Chris.
Yeah, I got killed by him.
We can't keep this up!
My KD is negative.
Oh, he's still up there.
Enemy recon aircraft observed.
Okay, I don't see him anywhere.
He's right up, I got him.
Go up there, bayonet charge.
I'm putting the suppressor on this MB.
I'm flanking around far right.
Oh, watch out. Tank.
They're...
Fucking... This map is a shit. Piece of shit.
She said, take off your jacket. I tell a man's not
I
hot.
said man's hot.
fucking hate that guy. Honestly, all I'm just gonna do is keep pushing spawns.
Oh god. That's what you gotta do in this on this map.
Oh shit! I killed a teammate.
You just random nade team kill?
I did.
We have the lead.
Got him.
I threw it on top of the train and climbed on.
Are you
top of the
upstairs,
train.
Chris?
And following me.
Oh.
I don't want to die. I'm like real close to a good kill streak.
I know. I
Recon
almost had.
aircraft ready.
Okay, recon aircraft.
Damn.
So I don't even know. What do I have?
Woo! Kill the game. Or... Oh, I could have made that even better.
See, I don't want to
spawn
lose
flips,
this.
watch out.
I don't want to lose this.
Watch out, Alan. Spawns.
I'm trying. I'm really fucking nervous. All I need is one more kill and I got a care package. Fuck, I just watched this man get blown the fuck up.
Oh my god, that guy got wasted.
Recon airborne. We need reinforcements.
Oh, who put that up?
I did.
Hey, you got it. Good job.
But that's not my care package.
Enemy recon aircraft observed.
Fuck.
Uh oh, watch out, Alan.
Ready
I did it!
Mark the drop zone.
What? Oh. I thought you were yelling at someone.
Recon flight concluded.
Oh, I don't care. It's fine.
Care package on the way. Protect the drop zone.
Protect me, Chris. Don't let it happen.
Oh god. I got someone.
Enemy care package observed. Stop there, enemy recon aircraft
Get the thing.
observed.
Get it.
It's just another aircraft. Recon aircraft.
Recon airborne.
Good.
I mean, yeah, in this game mode it's good.
Yeah.
You should have waited
Yeah,
until it was done.
Incoming enemy artillery. Get to cover.
Getting out of there.
Should have waited until what was done.
This UAV.
That's my UAV.
Yeah, but there was a UAV up before that. There was a few guys.
Recon flight
No,
concluded.
it said enemy UAV, then my UAV went up. So it was an enemy UAV. There's bad guys here.
I think fuck I bayonet charge or else I would have killed that teammate.
Oh, 3 guys right. Well, 2 guys right now. 2 guys right, 2 guys right, 2 guys right.
Enemy recon aircraft observed.
I
Yeah.
am extreme left.
Wow, you're so liberal.
Fucking social justice warrior.
Snowflake. Look out, here comes the snowflake.
New promotion, rank 46.
Come up, Alan. Oh. Oh, I can't cancel grenades.
Spawn flip.
New rank 3.
Never mind. It wasn't a spawn flip, I lied.
Okay.
Not a spawn flip yet? What the fuck?
Nope.
No, apparently not.
Oh yeah, they're deep in their spawn. Alan, I'm coming behind you. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going. I hear bullets in front of us. There's things. Keep run, go. There's things happening on the damn train there.
I bet you there is.
Oh my god.
Of course.
I got him. I'm just defense.
No, you didn't kill me. I got it. Wrecked. Shaw.
Our advance failed. Pull back to the MLR.
Fuck, I'm not a shit. Oh, of course my headset's dying.
And yes!
So I see you're liking the Type 100.
Oh yeah.
Keep getting up. Fucking.
See, I think why I suck with the Type 100 is because I switched to the thing.
Just put quick draw and
I don't put
extended
quick
mag.
draw on it. I put grip because I find that gun is a bit too jumpy for me without grip. But here's what I put. I put grip. I put extended mag because then you don't have to reload. And then my trick is advanced rifling.
Now I'm sitting like.
Because advanced rifling.
Advanced rifling is pointless on hardcore. It 2 shots at literally any distance unless you're shooting through things.
No, but it's the advanced rifling. It's hard to explain because there is bullet drop off, especially on a big map like that. When you're trying to like one tap people from across the world, having advanced rifling makes it a lot easier to one tap people.
Blink the hook. I don't think I said that right. I think I butchered that name real hard. Just try quick draw, extended mag, and then whatever basic training you want. And aim for the gut or the chests.
I always aim for the head.
Don't aim for the head. Just aim for the chest.
No, no matter
shots.
what gun I'm using. Because I want to get headshots. That's what I want to do.
No. This gun will kick up and it'll just
Show 'em
headshot
what you're
people.
made of, soldier.
The other big problem
For some
though is
reason-
red dot sights and shit in this game are shit. So I end up just using iron sights. So it's like when I'm aiming at people, it's like the only thing I can get a beat on is their fucking face. 3, 2, 1, grenade out!
Enemy said the exact same
We have
fucking
fire
idea.
superiority.
God, when you're sitting like 2 feet from your TV, your fucking headset. I need a
God damn it,
second
who just
headset.
fucking stole that?
You're welcome. Oh, teammate, throw a grenade over this way, Chris.
Pissing me.
Oh, there's two, there's another one.
Shotgunner in the main bunker.
We're losing the fight.
Oh god, barn.
We're winning the fight.
I'm trying to get you stuff on you in the door. So he comes up, looks at you and goes up on the door for you. Come here, you. Come on. I got on my hand. Come on, get up on my hand that day. Come on, come here. Let's go. Come on. Hi. Hi.
Oh
Hi,
fuck. I'm sorry.
Hello, Mindy. Here we go. Hello, little puppers.
Uh-oh, I reloaded in a bad spot and I threw it.
Recon aircraft ready.
I tried to press all the buttons.
Yeah?
Oh,
Oh! Oh, that's
Mark the
awkward.
drop zone.
See, when you ask for lunch money, like what you talking about?
Okay, that'll do.
On the phone.
Yeah, because you're not giving me lunch.
oh, I'm sorry, teammate. We both started shooting at the same guy.
Okay. Oh.
It's like sometimes my brain forgets it's hardcore.
Oh, okay, yep, there we go.
Can you do it to the rest of them? Look at Susie!
picked up the carrot in her home. Look at her. Do you see her?
No.
Look.
You know why?
Look, Mom.
I did see it, but you know why? The puppy. Yes.
Oh, hello.
It's a carrot, Ella.
Recon aloft. We have eyes in the sky.
She's stepping on it, but she will play with it. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, sorry. Car or something?
Die.
I'll make a proof out here.
I fucking forced this to not reload. Bye, Spence. Oh god.
You didn't ask it.
Oh, I seriously got all my score streaks? I didn't even realize.
Recon aloft. We have eyes in the sky.
There's nowhere safe to put this care package right now, Chris.
Zone is sweet.
No, there isn't.
Fucking kidding. Get back here, you fuck. Thanks.
Enemy recon aircraft observed.
Whoever's here, yeah, don't put it here. It's just fuck central. Oh, grenade! Watch out!
I tried to run and smack his face in.
I didn't want to shoot because I saw you running in.
Care package on the way.
Okay, I'm throwing my care package. I need help, I need help, I need help, I need help.
Coming.
Okay, grabbed it, I grabbed it.
Azon bomb mission underway.
It's just a counterintelligence UAV.
Engaging enemy aircraft. Recon searching for targets. Fire in the hole.
How did that not hit him? There we go.
Whoa, hello. Cancel reload. Thank you, game. Jesus Christ.
Deployed rag. You carried the day. Nice work, soldier.
2 positive games in a row.
Ooh.
Girl, that's a booty hole.
Pardon me.
Did Spence get back in the party, or?
Nope, not yet.
Uh-oh.
Yo, Spence! When even, bud? Their entire team went negative. Their entire team fucked right up.
Oh. Gumu.
To you.
Uh-oh. Spency poo?
Spencer? My average KD is 1.36, but my KD is like 107.
At least I'll get to hang out with my other boys soon.
Hmm?
Be able to hang out with my other boys soon.
Who?
The gang from Mohawk.
You miss them?
Yeah, they're a good group of guys. We had this game that we've been playing on our phone called, it's CSR something. That's all I know, it's CSR. It's a racing game for your phone, but the problem is my iPhone is so full of, is full, basically, of data and shit. And because it's got the new operating system, it's basically, the system, it's running itself to death almost, trying to use all of the fancy graphics and stuff for this new iOS update. So because my phone's working so hard to make sure that looks good, my my phone is struggling to run anything else. Like I watch YouTube videos for I watch YouTube videos for a couple of seconds, and I'm literally my iPhone starts to overheat, like in my hand. You can actually feel it, and it gets to the point where when I'm playing this racing game, it's supposed to be like this HD racing game. It starts lagging out on me and shit, and my computer just can't, or my phone can't fucking handle it. It's gotten to the point where my phone overheated so much it crashed and rebooted itself. So I haven't been playing the game. I haven't been playing the game since the strike happened, because usually when we would play it together, because there's boosters and stuff that you can activate so your squad can get boosters and you can get more XP and shit like that. And since we haven't been all on at the same time, nobody's really been using boosters and shit. And I just haven't been playing the game because A, my phone can't handle it, and B, it's not as fun when you're just sitting by yourself in your room, you know, racing against randoms.
Whoa, behind! Got him. Never mind. We're good.
So,
keep going.
Yeah, I am really hoping, because I'm due for an upgrade for my phone, and my parents have said that they were going to give it to me for Christmas, the update. But my worry is that they're going to get talked into getting like the iPhone 7 or something. And I really hope they don't get it, because I don't want the iPhone 7, I want the iPhone 6S. Because I think oh, what a throw. I give that man props. But, yeah, the iPhone 7, it's just, I hate it because it has no headphone jack. So I hope my parents have listened when I've gone on my rants about how I found that stupid that Apple did that and shit. Because if they haven't, then I might end up getting that. Because the way I think it is right now with all the iPhones that have come out, I think that the iPhone 6S would be a free upgrade, right? That's what I'm thinking, is that basically they've got plans right now that's, you know, are with the iPhone 6S, so it's like, you get the iPhone 6S and it's $0 down on the phone, you just have to pay it off through your bill, right? Where the iPhone 7, you probably have to pay money up front for the device and then pay a monthly payment. So what I'm thinking is, the company's going to try and talk them into the more expensive phone.
Oh God.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, did you see what I just did?
Yeah, you got a double feed on your own team.
I got a triple feed. Fuck.
Oh my god.
Spence, you missed it. I got a triple feed on my own team.
I missed it. Did you just kill them, or was it like accidental? Like
it was accidental. Like the one guy comes around the corner, I sprayed him down, didn't know who the fuck I was shooting at. Two guys come around the corner at the same time, and I spray them down, and it's like, oh.
So yeah, I just want I want that, but then I'm also worried that they're gonna get me the wrong color, because I want to get the white screen. I just like the look of it. It looks really beautiful.
Wait, what are you trying to get?
I want to get the iPhone 6S, but I'm worried that the company is either going to talk them into getting the iPhone 7 for me, or that they're going to they're going to buy the phone and it's not going to be like the right color that I'm hoping for. Which, I mean, I guess at the end of the day, if I want to be a picky bitch, then I could do that, but Virgin Mobile.
Has your parents asked what color, etc., etc.?
No, but they said that my update would, they would get it for me for Christmas, so.
Care package descending. Protect the drop zone. Find the pilot inbound, strafing the
I got tired of being
there. Oh, I got one care.
Care package or legit?
No, that was from a care package.
Well.
I think I've gotten enough kills to get it, though. I think I'm on an 11-man kill streak right now. I'm on a merciless 10-man kill streak. 12-man kill streak. That's how I ended the game. Chris, look at Look at it! And you... Wow. I swear I've done better than... Okay, that was pretty impressive. I'll let that one slide. But watch the live stream. In fact, you know what? I'm saving this gameplay. Save. Oh, did I ever? Yeah, what am I, Dylan? What am I, Dylan? What a time to be live.
We can see clearly now the rain has gone. We can see
You see why the MP40 is good, fam?
Yeah, I wanna get it, but I'll let it take its toll. What do you use with the MP40? Quick draw?
Same thing I use on the Type 100.
Pardon me. I got second place. Wow.
I use grip, advanced rifling, and extended mag.
Bye, Spence.
He's not in our game anyway, so I'm gonna back out so we can pick him up.
Oh no! Oh, I was host.
Oh.
I shall send the invites to you too. Current status offline. Uh-oh.
Why? Fuck. Does it keep fucking doing that?
I don't know.
Like, how many times do I need to restart my fucking router? I've already restarted it like 5 times today.
Man, I got a headache.
Oh, you're gonna get that payroll whether you fucking like it or not. You game piece of shit.
Why do you have a headache, fam?
I don't know what to do. I guess that's my body telling me you're not supposed to be this good at Call of Duty. That game was out of your character. It's time for you to get a headache. I can, now the rain.
Wow.
Fucking internet is shit.
Recon aircraft, fighter pilot, and glide bomb. Spence, you in?
No, I had to restart my game because it was being a little piece of shit. Fucking done with this internet. Fucking piece of
Alan? What did you do?
Excuse me. Oh.
Hello?
Okay, I was gonna say if I disconnected, I was gonna fucking beat the shit out of the fucking router until I get like plastic like stuck in my foot.
Damn, Spence.
Cause I'm fucking pissed off with it. I'm tired of resetting my router every 2 hours.
Allahu Akbar.
Hey!
What? All I said was God was great. At least I think that's what that means.
Oh.
I think that's the exact translation. That's what I was told it was. By my boy Samir. Samir called me his Habibi. So I really hope that means my friend, like I was told. Because if it means something else, then I'm actually sad. And I've been fed lies.
This is not my fucking... That's not my headquarters, soldier, you shit.
Vince, you in the party?
What?
He is. He's in the party. Can I start it?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Alan?
Mm-hmm.
Can I start it?
Sure, whatever. Yeah, it basically means God is great. Because Allah means
Basically.
God is God, and Allahu Akbar means Allah is greater, which God is great. And then Habibi.
Know what that means.
What does it mean?
So, I was told it means my friend. According to this, it translates to my baby or my darling. Habibi, long time no see. So it can mean friends as well. My Habibi.
Hi, Spence. He's shaking his
Hardcore
head.
team deathmatch.
He's not happy.
Moving.
He's really not happy.
Up, take position. Enemy inbound.
Well, you learn something new every day, boys.
I'm about to get fucked.
I didn't want to learn about that. At least not for another few days. USA Liquid
We
Words.
have the lead.
Oh, Chris, I heard that.
We'll keep this up.
Bro, I was waiting for you! And you killed me. We could have just, been friends. I could have gave you a high
Being
five.
outmaneuvered.
Why is everyone killing each other?
I don't
Ow,
know.
Spencer!
I don't like it.
Oh, I got touched. Bench, chill! Oh, he was killing some. Oh, fuck. I feel like an asshole now.
We've lost the lead.
Please don't.
Oh!
We're winning the fight.
You almost got pained, fam. Oh, God. Don't go to that doorway.
Diesel bombs ready.
I went to that doorway and I lived to tell the tale.
Oh, God, teammate.
Chris,
Another guy,
behind
gotta
you.
watch out.
We're losing
Oh,
the fight.
gas!
Keep moving.
Chris, I even gave you a call out.
Oh, my God.
Movement.
Yes, teammate. Oh, that was you. Yes, Alan. What the fuck was that? Oh, that was Spencer.
Enemy fighter pilot. Fall
I hope
back.
that doesn't kill you. Almost killed the teammate though.
I made it all the way around back and then got killed by the bouncing gutter. These camping pussies.
Oh my god, I'm on the other side. Oh my god, these guys wanted me to play zombies with them. Fuck. I might go play. Care package. I'm getting the care package. I got an artillery barrage. GG.
Bombs ready.
I'm scared.
Grab top. Any hurts? Oh, Jesus. That was a teammate.
Ow.
Diesel bombs ready.
I could have got everybody there. Oh, that's gonna kill a teammate. Or not. Oh my god, they're just over there camping. Wow.
Oh!
Yeah, sure.
Oh, that's a
Recon
teammate.
aloft. We have eyes in the sky.
Oh, you fuck.
Contact! Fighter pilot inbound. Strafing the target.
Kill someone?
Yeah, you got one kill.
Dropping Azon bomb.
Oh, that's awkward.
Recon searching for targets. Throwing grenade! Enemy is down!
Oh.
Awesome, good men. Collect the wounded and get back to the CP.
Okay, I'll talk to you guys later.
What?
I'm going to play zombies with Peoples. Hey, fam.
Who?
Peoples.
Oh, fucking Pop-Tart. Spence, I'm gonna... Oh, you're not in my...
Epic! Epic! Heroic!
Ooh.
You've been busy, ma'am. You earned a little something.
Oh no, I accidentally killed him or something when I was trying to get him.
Glad you like it.
That's a coincidence. The locker room is supposed to be because literally where he was standing, there was a TV right up to him.
Infantry in the open, light. We're moving on to a new objective, ma'am.
I'm gonna invite Spency to the party.
Hello.
Hi.
Where'd Prosser go?
He somebody invited him to play some zombies, so he went to go play zombies.
Oh, wow. What a bitch. I have double equipment.
Come on, you can do it.
Well, that's great. My game froze. God. Fucking hate this. God. the game gonna fucking work? Or
I don't know, Spency Poo.
pissing me off? I have a fucking Ethernet cable hooked up from my router to the PlayStation. I shouldn't be having any connection issues. Yet, like, nope. Nope. Have all these fucking issues. Pisses me off so much. Excuse me.
Oh? What are the things I did when I set up the call? What was I said?
Are you in my party? You are. Are you
I'm
ready?
trying to, but I'm looking at a black screen right now.
Well, it says you're in it, so maybe when I had that problem, Dylan joined a game and it worked. So I'm gonna try it.
Plug in my fucking headset.
No, it didn't bring me with you. Or you bring you with me. Son of a bitch. I don't want to play on this map anyway.
Oh no, I can't even invite you. That's how shitty my internet is.
We're breaking their backs.
I can report you if I really wanted to.
Please don't.
It's the only option it gives me.
Mom? How many root beers were there?
Fucking hate it. You want to invite me since let me join you?
Sure.
Hey.
What?
How many cans of pop did you get? Okay. Wait, wouldn't that mean Sarah didn't get one?
Sarah didn't eat.
Oh, why not?
Because she already ate.
Oh.
Don't tell me there's mail available, because there's not. World War II service is not available at this time. I'm restarting my router. I'll be back. Fed up with this shit. For the 5th time today.
Sending motor rounds. Zone and sweep. Hardcore team deathmatch. Care package descending. Protect the drop zone. Stay wary. Pick your shots. Firing primary battery. Target position confirmed.
Oh, you bitch. Fuck off.
Recon airborne. Improvised explosives ready.
Fuck.
Light them up.
Light the border!
Recon searching for targets.
Oh, you bitch. I hate you.
Sending motor rounds. Zone and sweep. Care package descending. Protect the drop zone.
Fuck.
Fritz X-bomb mission underway. Recon airborne. Recon searching for targets. Care package descending. Protect the DZ. You fought well under pressure. This victory will be remembered.
about this again.
Hardcore team deathmatch. Advance and take position.
Maybe let's use this gun actually.
We have the lead.
Oh, that's great. That's always fun.
We're being outmaneuvered.
You bitch. Oh my God. Fuck out of here. Oh, fuck you. Come on, come over here. Come on, I know that's the way you're pushing.
Enemy is down!
Fuck off.
Recon searching for targets.
Fuck, I just hate these guys, man. Oh, fuck it, I'm not going that way anymore.
Over there. Enemy is down.
There's nowhere you can even go. Turn this corner dead. Turn that corner dead. This way you're dead. That way you're dead. Everywhere you go, you're just dead.
Recon airborne.
Bad feeling about that.
Strafing run inbound.
He pre-fired.
Enemy recon aircraft observed.
Yeah, fuck you. Fuck you.
Enemy recon aircraft observed.
Fuck you.
Enemy counter recon observed. Ground our aircraft.
Man.
Enemy recon aircraft observed.
Fucking, I hate you. Fuck you. Holy fuck.
Enemy strafing run inbound. Enemy bomb incoming. Get to cover. We lost some good men today. Collect the wounded and get back to the CP.
My God.
Yo.
Fucking hate my Wi-Fi. It's a piece of shit.
When was the
Why is
last
it
time
so
you got an
hard?
upgrade?
When was the last time I got a what?
Upgrade for your internet.
Upgrade? I mean, Rogers came last week and gave us a new router and modem. So there should be no reason why it's acting up.
Call and complain.
I know, I told my mom that, and she's like, oh no, it's fine, it's perfectly fine. I was like, no, and I was like, I reset it 5 times today. And then she switched the subject to school. Like she didn't want to talk about it.
Be so bad. Alan.
Yeah.
Be so bad.
Well, then go pee. It's not my fault. I'm not the one who told you to drink so much without using a bathroom. Fucking guy. Anyway, yeah, no, call and complain then. Like, even you can call.
Okay.
I mean, you wouldn't be able to, actually, no, your mom would have to call. Because it would have to be the person connected to the bill. Do you have your Wi-Fi tester? Like, go on your iPhone and download Speed Test, the app.
Speed test?
Yeah. It's an internet speed tester to test your speed. I mean, anything less than 25 megabits per second Wi-Fi, and you pretty much are at a disadvantage. Like, if I do a speed test right now, like, I don't rely on the one on PlayStation, because it'll say I'm getting, like, 22 megabits per second, but it's an estimate.
Yeah.
I'm going to do a speed test right now on my the app. I mean, because that's what the speed test website is, what people like Bell and shit use to test speed, because it's actually a pretty reliable source.
Oh, okay.
strafing run inbound.
Actually, because I told him 11, and I messaged him back and said,
So yeah, we pay for I think 50 megabits per second is what we pay for internet. Now, that's usually not what you get, because basically they can get away with the same thing that like phone providers get away with, or not phone providers, but like cell phone companies get away with and shit. You know how when you buy a phone and it's like, oh, 32 gigs, it says so on the box, and you get it and it's like 28 gigs remaining?
Yeah.
They can say it's 32 gigs because it's a 32 gig storage capacity, but that's not including all of the software and stuff. Once the software gets put on, you get less than 32 gigs. So that's why they're allowed to put it, because it's technically not false marketing. And same thing when you're paying for 50 megabits per internet, you're basically getting, you know, the pipe that's allotted to your internet, basically. Like, if we imagine that everybody's internet is this giant pipe, your pipe is capable of sending 50 megabits per second through that pipe. However, it doesn't always put 50 megabits, right? Like, the maximum that pipe can do is 50 megabits per second, but sometimes it does do that, sometimes it doesn't. It really all depends, right, on the day.
Yeah.
Now, that's especially true for Wi-Fi. Like, your Wi-Fi's, it's, you know, just because it says, you know, 50 megabits per second is what you're paying for, no way in hell are you, on average, going to get 50 megabits per second for Wi-Fi. That's ridiculously overpriced. Or not overpriced, sorry, it's ridiculous. So, for me, after doing the speed test, I got 30.66 megabits per second Wi-Fi, and I got 8.4 megabits per second upload. So my download is 30, upload is basically 9.
See, mine's the same. See, my download is 30.17, my upload's 5.37.
What's your ping?
My ping is 61.
That's why.
Enemy counter recon observed.
My ping was 16. So you know what ping is, right?
Oh, but when I did... Wait, because I used 2 tests, right? I did 2. And out of the 2, the first test was 17. And the download was 32, the upload was 5.86.
You downloaded the speed test app, right?
Yeah.
So what do you mean? You did the test twice?
Yeah, I did it twice.
Well, basically, if you're... Depending on what your mom's paying for, anything basically less than 25 megabits is just not good enough for this day and age.
Yeah.
Upload is difficult to do because it's sort of like, basically the way I would describe internet is like Niagara Falls, right?
Yeah.
When internet's going to you, right? When you're downloading, it's going up the falls, it's you know, it's a steady stream. It's a waterfall kind of thing, like Niagara Falls. That's a lot of shit going over that falls, right? Now imagine trying to take Niagara Falls, attaching a straw to it, and pumping through that straw all the water of Niagara Falls back to the top. Imagine how difficult that would be.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what you're doing when you're uploading. You're basically shoving data back the other end of the tube. Don't work too well. So, oh, did you get kicked again?
No, I'm still in the party.
It doesn't say you're in my party, but... Yeah, it doesn't say you're in my party at all.
Wait, what's ping then?
So ping, from what I understand about it, it's basically your latency. So when I okay, so I don't know exactly how to explain it, but basically my understanding of it is when what I'm running right now, my Wi-Fi and everything, it's got its own IP, its own server type thing, right? Think of it as a server.
Yeah.
Call of Duty has their own server. So when I'm sending data from my system through the Wi-Fi, so it's coming from my system to the modem, then it's going through that modem, through the lines Bell has set up to whatever lines they converge with, and then it's being sent through a pipe all the way down to the Call of Duty server location, and is then being distributed to the server, where they process that data, process a response, and send it back the way it came, over the Wi-Fi, back to my system. And the time it takes to do that is your ping, basically. So the larger that number is, the more delay there is. So that means when you start, like, when you're one barring and you're like, you know, you push the button and it takes 80 seconds for you to spin around, or, you know, guys are jittering around, it's because your ping or latency is so much greater than other people. So the lower the ping, the better your connection is, or the closer you are to the server. Like,
but
for
the
people...
thing is that whenever I play, nobody ever is like jumping around for me. That's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it happens all of a sudden. I don't know.
Yeah. But that's basically my understanding of ping. Like, I'm no savant here, but yeah.
I did the test where I was sitting, and I did it right next to my PlayStation, and the test actually did better near my PlayStation than where I am sitting. But for whatever reason... See, the ping went from 17 in my first test to 61, to 56, to 62, to 58. And then download went from 32.18 to 30.17, to 18.09 to 23.48 to 29.9.
So
and then the upload was pretty much the same throughout. I did 5 tests.
So basically, here's the description of here, I'm gonna start it though quickly, but here's the description of ping. It says ping is a computer network administration software utility used to test the reachability of a host on an internet protocol or IP network. It measures the round-trip time for messages sent from the originating host to a destination computer that are echoed back to the source. The name comes from the active sonar terminology that sends a pulse of sound and listens for the echo to detect objects underwater. So it's basically the same type of thing as sonar. It sends a message and is waiting for it to bounce back. Although it sometimes is interpreted as a backronym to Packet Internet Grouper, something like that. So I'll get into more detail about that, but basically, I guess I was right in my description. I just wasn't using all the terminologies that
smart people use.
Yeah.
The logical, techie people.
That the tech boys would use.
Yeah. But if that's like per second, then that means taking almost a minute for my connection to return back to me.
I mean, I'll get more information from it in a second. I just don't want to start reading it in the middle of a game because it's going to be boring for people to watch me stand here while I read a Wikipedia page.
Yeah.
Get fucking turned on.
Guy walking goes right into me.
Oh, I thought I was bleeding. I thought I was having a nosebleed for a second there. Spence?
Yeah.
What happened in there?
Fire in the hole.
What? Oh, there's someone camping on the stairs.
Bye, Ma! Bye, Pa! Hi, Alan.
Hi.
Bye, Alan's parents.
Okay, so then it says ping operates by sending Internet Control Message Protocol, or ICMP, echo request packets to the target host, and waits for a ICMP echo reply. The program reports errors, or packet losses, and a statistical summary of the result, typically including the minimum, maximum, and mean round trip times, and standard deviation of the mean. The command line options of... Yeah, basically, it's just a whole bunch of shit. That... But, I don't know, So, it's the message format. Oh my god. So, because I don't know what...
It's just how long one thing takes to get to the other.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's in second or... I think it's in bits. I think it's... The ping is like how many bits or packets or whatever.
I can look.
But I can't figure it out because even when reading it, like... But yeah, that's basically what it is. It's your connectivity in a sense to the server and how well it's producing going. So I even think you can check it in COD. I think, like, if I go to console...
I know there's a way in Black Ops 3 to check it.
Yeah, because I'm live streaming right now, it's my IP address is hidden, things like that. But it'll show me shit like that.
Console info?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably console info.
Well, there's stuff that it hides. I think it wouldn't hide it normally, but I think it's hiding it right now because I'm streaming. Because I realized after I clicked on it, I was like, fuck, it's going to show my IP address, but then it said hidden. Because I think they have a built-in thing to let people know that you're streaming.
My IP address is...
Don't say that. Be the dumbest mistake of your fucking life.
I'm gonna check...
Like, some of the shit people can do with your IP address is scary.
Oh, my IP address is hidden from me too, so...
Remember your training.
Bandwidth. I can look at that. 4,264 kilobytes a second.
We're breaking their backs.
Connection type wired.
Oh, I got lit up. But, yeah, it's, yeah, you want a small ping, at least 25 or more megabits per second upload. And, I don't know. Anywhere between 5 and 10 megabits is pretty decent for upload.
Yeah.
Although
I mean,
you
from
definitely
what you're saying,
want
my internet
more.
should be pretty good, except for the ping.
Well, it depends on what you're paying for, too.
Yeah.
Because I know some people who pay, like, they'll pay ridiculous amounts of money because they want an internet that is, you know, like, you know, they want like 100 megabytes or 200 megabytes or like a gig of for download speed, which is ridiculous. Like, because basically, like, if you look at
a game in 5 minutes from that.
Yeah, like if it's you have a gigabyte download speed, basically what it would mean is Call of Duty is I think is roughly 60 gigs, this COD. So 60 gig game at a gig a minute per second would be a minute.
Download the game in a minute. Holy shit.
That would be next level.
Magical.
Now, a lot of companies are supposedly promising this, but I don't think any company is going to get this, especially with the technology we have right now, because like, a lot of people are switching to, you know, like, there's Bell 5 and shit, but the problem with this is they're just starting to implement it, so not everybody has this fiber optic networking that's running their shit. And until everybody has it, there's going to be so many delays. Like, right now we have Bell 5 in my house. And if you don't have a fiber optic line through Bell or through Rogers or whatever, I'm gonna have right off the bat a better advantage to you when it comes to games where we're playing multiplayer, because my game's gonna have less lag, it's gonna have more connectivity, and I'm just gonna be able to have that much more of an edge on you. But it also means what that also means is there's no way in hell that there's a fiber optic line coming into my house, but from my house to the main line that runs from here to Bell, right? Do all the connections in that line also have fiber optics? Probably not, because it's just starting to be implemented. So the biggest problem right now is the same thing with 4K games. Nobody's making a lot of 4K games because
not everyone has a 4K TV.
Yeah, estimates right now are ranging at about maybe 20 to 25% of the population has 4K TVs. It might even be 20%. It might even be less than that. Like,
I don't think my TV's HD.
Yeah, such a low percentage is 4K TVs. So why would they make all of these 4K games and stuff when it can't be run, right?
Yeah.
That's why a lot of TVs and on the PS4 and PS4 Pro isn't like, it's not, well, the PS4 Pro is, but the PS4 itself wasn't full 4K. It was upscaled 4K, basically meaning it had 4K capability, but 9 times out of 10, the games it was running were just upscaled games of, the highest HD available, right? Because
fuck, that guy jumped.
The TVs weren't able to handle it and all of this other shit. And it just didn't make sense to be making all of these 4K games for these systems that then couldn't output their data to TVs, right? Just made no sense to do that. So what PS4 Pro is, though, is it has 4K, but most of the games aren't 4K and most of the TVs aren't 4K. So the way PlayStation has it set up is if the game supports 4K output capabilities and it's on a PS4 Pro, and the PS4 Pro is plugged into a 4K TV, the PS4 recognizes that it's in a 4K TV, plugged into a 4K TV, and recognizes that the disc has 4K capability. Therefore, it plays that game for you in 4K. It does it. It automatically makes that switch. But if you're not using a 4K TV, it'll downscale the game. Or if you have a 4K TV but the game's not 4K, it'll upscale it, but not upscale it to be as close to 4K as they can get it, but it won't be 4K. And that's why a lot of problems Xbox One was having is they kept, we're true 4K, all of this shit. But PlayStation knew that if they did that, there'd be a lot of people who were left in the dark. Xbox is pretty much, put a whole bunch of money into something that not everybody has access to, and therefore not a lot of people are getting enjoyment out of.
It is a pretty powerful system, though.
It is.
Like, it's a.
But I mean,
the Xbox One X, like that's.
But apparently, you should hear some of the problems people are having with it. Like, the biggest problem right now with this whole console wars is just Xbox right now. Xbox is just not doing so well at the moment because.
Oh, fuck.
The problem with Xbox, I know it really seems like I'm shitting on Xbox, and it's sort of because I am, but Xbox.
Console war.
They what was it? They released the. They got hit pretty hard with when PS3 came out, right? Like.
Yeah.
Xbox 360 came out, and they didn't really do much else after that. I don't think there was another version of the 360 other than the 360. And then there was the PS...
They came out with a bunch of, like, collector's editions of it.
Yeah, but I mean, then there was the PS3, the PS3 Slim, and then the PS3 Ultra Slim. Each of them provided more, slightly increased graphics to them. Like, they were able to play slightly better games, do slightly better graphics. It was, each upgrade did that. And so they were making pretty good money, Sony was, where Xbox didn't make as much money. Plus, their system had that whole problem with the overheating and the red ring of death. And then the other...
I jinx it, but my 360 still hasn't gotten that yet.
And then the other big issue, I'm not an issue, sorry. The good thing about Xbox 360 in terms of what they were able to do is because they had paid online.
Compatible.
Well, yeah, but
or internet security.
Because they had paid online, they it was more difficult for their network to get shut down.
Yeah.
And it was not only that, but it was what was the other thing? They they were making more money, right? For people using their online servers. So they were able to produce better servers and make their servers more, reliable and less likely to be hacked. And PlayStation got hit by a lot of hacker groups, people hacking into their servers being down for, I think one of the longest times it was down for was over a week. Nobody could play PlayStation because the networks were down, and their networks were free. And then they released the paid PSN networks, and the networks have been more stable and more reliable, it seems. But
did everyone get butthurt about that too? Like, oh, we gotta pay.
Well, people were, but one of the things that Sony was saying is that they lost a lot of money after the initial sales of a system. How do you make money at that point, right? You've sold all your systems. What do? Right? Everybody, you know what I mean? Like, if everybody in the world has a PS3 and they don't release another they weren't planning to release PS4 for another 3 to 4 years, and within, let's say, half that time, let's say every 3 years they came out with a new system, and within a year and a half, everybody on the face of the planet had a PS3. Now nobody else is buying a system. For a year and a half, they're now making no money. So they were struggling to get shit done because they had no money. So with this paid online feature, it really gave them more money to better their system. And it's clearly proven themselves, because when PS4 launched, it blew the Xbox One out of the water. Sales were much better. They made a lot more money. It was a better success all the way around. So then within like a year, there was the Xbox something. They released another Xbox or something, wasn't it?
Xbox One Slim, I think it was.
Yeah, they released another version of it.
Something like that. Xbox One S, I think it was.
Yeah, there was something they released, and then I think not long after that, the PlayStation decided to release the PS4 Slim.
Yeah.
And then the Xbox One S was also doing poorly, and the PS4 Slim was doing pretty well. For people who didn't buy the PS4, they could now get the slimmer version. There were some downsides to it, like they didn't have the optical output in the back, so they couldn't. A lot of people were getting screwed over. They couldn't set up surround sound systems and shit like that. And people like me, I can't, without that optical output in the back, I can't set up my headset to have dual audio control. But regardless of that fact, you can have independent chat and audio.
Yeah.
But the problem is, without the optical output in the back, I can't have that. I only have a master volume switch that changes both. But anyway, so the PS4 Slim did pretty well, and then they ended up releasing the PS4 Pro at the same time. So it was like you can get the PS4 Slim or this updated PS4 Pro. And then they released the Xbox One X, and now it's apparently doing terribly. That there's apparently a lot of issues with it, with things like overheating. Like it's overheating, and the Blu-ray player keeps skipping, and there's a lot of issues with it jittering and lagging, and that the pixel quality isn't very good, and that there's all these issues with it. And so it really seems like Xbox has been trying to pump out system after system to try and recuperate what they've lost to Sony.
Yeah.
Because they're being beat right now on this console war thing. And so they're trying to pump out new thing after new thing to try and stop it try and get a one-up on everybody or make more in this competition, but they're not. And so I really think that Sony has the edge here, and I think that
Yeah.
either this
The only
year at
thing-
E3 or next year at E3, they're going to release a PS5. And I think
Or, like,
that's going to be...
announce it, at least.
Yeah, announce it.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people are expecting them to... We're saying that they're probably going to release it this year, like in December.
Yeah.
But I'm doubtful that they're going to just drop it December. Like, oh, here's a trailer for a new system.
I mean, even if you look at how long, like, the PS3 and like, Xbox 360 were out, they were out for, like, 10, 11 years before the PS4 and Xbox One came out.
Yeah.
But, I mean, the one thing that Xbox does have that Sony doesn't is backwards compatibility. That's the one thing that Microsoft has that Sony doesn't.
Yeah, but the one thing I think that's going to happen is I think Sony's going to do backwards compatibility, but I think they're going to do it differently in a way that's probably going to upset a lot of people, but at the same time, I think it won't. Is basically digital purchases would be backwards compatible.
Which sucks if you have a disc version of the game.
Yeah, but what I'm thinking is that could open up an opportunity for a lot of people to do what people like Rockstar are doing. Where a game that came out, like LA Noire, came out years ago.
It did. I remember. It's like 2012 or something like that.
Like,
or even longer ago.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking like 2010.
Once. Yeah, I got like remastered and it's remastered again.
No, it didn't get remastered twice.
No, but it's going to get remastered.
Yeah, that's what's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's being remastered currently for the newer systems. And the way I'm looking at it right now is, think of how much more money some of these companies could make, right? Like, think of it this way.
Think how much money Rockstar has made off of shark cards.
Well, yeah, but what I'm thinking of is Call of Duty, for example. If they took all of their previous Call of Duties, right? Remastered them. And then let's just say that right now each Call of Duty in stores that's ever been released sells for, I'm just going to pick a modest number, at $25, right?
Yeah.
So imagine if for, I don't know how many CODs to T there are right now that aren't available for the PS4. I don't know the exact number. I know there's going to be quite a few. I think every COD since I think the first COD that was available for PS4 was either Advanced Warfare or Black Ops 3. It was one of those was the first COD. And I think that
I think it may have been Advanced Warfare because it was. I think it was for both systems because it came out at the same time as.
Because I know Black Ops 3 was the last COD that was made for previous gen.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, so yeah, what I'm thinking is if they took all of these COD games, and for, let's just say you wanted to buy them each individually, they would sell them for like $40, right? 40 or $50 for a complete remastered edition with all the maps, all the DLCs. That would sell out like hotcakes. Like, instead of expecting people to pay $130 for a game that's already been out, but like 50 or $60 like video games used to be. The way I'm looking at it is, I mean, you could look at how many people buy Call of Duty. Imagine how many people used to play Call of Duty that don't play it anymore, and how many new people play Call of Duty. And when you think about these numbers, and you think about all the hype around Modern Warfare 2, if they released Modern Warfare 2 remastered for 50 or $60, think of how many people would buy that. Yeah, I'm talking like multi-million copies sold, like 2, 3, maybe even 4 million, if not...
As much as like Modern Warfare.
Yeah, if not like 1 billion copies sold worldwide. I don't know what the math is of 1 billion times, $60 times 1 billion. I'm sure it's
1/7 of the population.
I'm pretty sure that's a lot of fucking money for a company, right? So when you just think about it that way, if they did that for each game, made it like 40, 50, 60 bucks, they would make a lot of money. They might even make even more money if they released like, okay, yeah, you can buy, there's like, how I'm imagining it is like if they release like a collector's edition. You know how bands and stuff, they release like a box set of all their albums?
Yeah.
They could do the same thing. Like, here's a box, like a remastered set of all of the Call of Duty games ever made for, like $150 or $170 or something, $75, right? Like, it's not going to be cheap. But at the same time, you're getting every Call of Duty ever made, from the first Call of Duty all the way up until, the last Call of Duty that wasn't on next gen. You remake it, and then buy it digital, right? It would be like this digital thing that you could buy through the store, whether it be PlayStation Store or the Xbox Store. And then you can play that, right? Like, to me, that just seems like it would be a no-brainer. People would love that. I understand backwards compatibility, but the way I look at it is there's not enough people who've kept their game discs, right? At least on the PlayStation side. When you look at PS3, I'm never going to touch a PS3 again, I guarantee it. For a long time. So when I look at it that way, and I know the fact that I'm not going to be playing one for a long while, why would I then turn around and keep my games, right? Like, all my PS3 games, I don't have them anymore. I've either given them to my younger brother or I just gave them to EB Games, because at the end of the day, they were collecting dust and I wasn't playing them. So for a lot of people who played PlayStation, they don't have their PS3 games anymore.
Yeah. I mean, I know I still got my original Xbox games, because even the 360 was backwards compatible.
Mm-hmm.
So I got those. Like, I still got... Do you remember Thrillville?
No. I never played Xbox.
Oh, I got Thrillville. I got Need for Speed Underground 2. Just looking at what I have right now. I have the original Burnout game. I've got... What else do I have? I have the original Forza game. I got NHL 2005.
For me,
These are all like original Xbox games I got.
For me, I get that backwards compatibility is a cool idea, but in my opinion, it's not good enough. It's not this like be all and end all, because at the end of the day, I've got a 4K TV. I know that I had fun playing Black Ops 1. I know that playing zombies and playing multiplayer was hours of fun. But I look back at this game clip that, like, years ago, the way you could game share in Call of Duty was you went to the theater. In theater mode, you could go back, like, 10 or 50 games you've recently played. And you could edit the game clip, save it, and then choose to upload it. And if you chose to upload it, it would upload it to the Call of Duty website for PlayStation. Like, there was a PS3... Black Ops 1 YouTube channel and an Xbox 360 Black Ops YouTube channel, and they would upload your clips on your behalf to this to this thing. And
did you ever upload any of them?
Yeah, I uploaded a few things to it, and when I look back at these clips, it's like, holy shit, the quality is shit for this game. It looks like crap. But I still know I had...
That was like amazing graphics.
Yeah, and I had so much fun. And to me, I look at that and it's like, I don't want to play this on a 4K TV. That's not gonna... It's not gonna make me, happy as all get out to have this, backwards compatibility, and I get to play this game that looks like complete shit and the aspect ratio is all off. But if you remaster the game...
Yeah.
And when I mean remaster, I don't mean like... I don't want what they did with Modern Warfare Remastered, where they, it's like, okay, here's only 10 maps that we picked, and, this, and this. No, I want the full thing. I want...
The OG.
Yeah, I want every map pack released, remastered. Every map remastered. DLC remastered. Every gun, every class, every, part of the campaign, every zombies. I don't even want them to... I don't even want them to start patching glitches and shit, right? I just want it to be...
Oh yeah, they did that for Modern Warfare.
Because that's one thing, it's like... part of the fun and part of the experience is doing silly glitches, you know. You know, I get it in multiplayer and shit, but like, I would do glitches in zombies.
Glitch.
I would do glitches in zombies just because, you know, it was fun. You get out of the map and do this cool shit with your friend, or get into this glitch, and it was funny when your friend almost got in the glitch but then fell to his death and lost his favorite gun. And you would laugh at him for 20 minutes because you know he was pissed off, but it was hilarious to watch him fall to his death. And it's like, I don't want that to go away. I want it to basically be the last update you did for that game, remaster it to 4K, glitches and all. If there's any glitches that are found that, you know, completely inhibit having fun, like, you know, oh, here's this guy running around on top of the world getting 30 kills per second with a China lake, like happened once one playing or shit like that, then yeah.
Fun glitches, don't do that.
Fix shit like that, but, you know, if it's just like something silly, like, oh, like you throw a
glitch in this game.
Yeah, or you, there was this one area where you could throw a tomahawk, and if it hit the right part of this chimney, it would bounce through the chimney all the way down, pop out the fireplace, and kill anybody in front of it. And it was like, you know what? That's pretty sick. As much as it would be a piss off to the guy.
Skill.
Yeah, to the guy who was camping in that fireplace, who just got a tomahawk in his butthole. He's probably a little bit salty, but at the end of the day, it wasn't a bad glitch. It wasn't a bad situation. So, I mean, I don't know. I think at the end of the day, I might be the only one who feels like backwards compatibility isn't what I want. That I want remasters of games. But I think what a lot of people realize is that a lot of companies aren't going to take the time to remaster it. And so they'd rather just play backwards compatible, have backwards compatibility, because then they aren't relying on these companies to remake games for them. They can just decide what games they want to play. So I can see both the, you know, the argument to both sides kind of thing.
Yeah. It's like, I've always wanted to play Fallout 3, but, like, I don't think Bethesda would remaster that game anytime soon.
Mm-hmm.
Even New Vegas, I don't think Obsidian would even remaster it anytime soon. Just because it's not their top priority.
Mm-hmm.
Even NHL 09, I love that game. Like, I played the shit out of that game. That game, I remember, I had, what was it? I was on like a winning streak, it was like a 72 game winning streak, and I just keep on winning the game. And there was a glitch where if you backed out at like right before the game ended, it wouldn't save the progress, so that you could go back and then play the game again without like forfeiting or taking a loss.
Mm-hmm.
It was a cool ass glitch. And then that's how I got that, like, 72 game winning streak.
I mean, there's gonna be people who think one way, people who think the other way, but I honestly miss a lot of these games. There's a lot of Call of Duties that I didn't get to experience, but I don't want to experience them, because here's the thing. It happens to everybody. You remember something from your childhood, right? That you were like, oh my god, that was so much fun. And you go back, you know, a few years later, and you're like, why did I enjoy this? You know, like a lot of people who watch the new It movie, the reason they watched it is because they remember as children when they watched the first It movie and how terrified they were. And then a lot of people watch this new movie and were so terrified. And then they were like, you know what? Let's compare. Let's go back and watch the old one. And they were like, this was shit. Like, I won't believe how many people have said that, yeah, the first It movie is fucking terrible. It's so bad. Like, I don't even know how that managed to get a remake. Because it was that bad, people were saying. And it's like, it's not that it was that bad. It was revolutionary, probably. There was things that were done in that movie that have never been done before because it was new technology. Yeah. Like, you look at the...
You look at Star Wars. Star Wars has, like... You look at it now, it's like, that CGI is terrible, but then back then it was like,
next
holy
level.
Shit, this is amazing.
Yeah, oh my
Yeah.
god, it's so realistic kind of thing. And now we're looking at it and we're like tearing it apart like, oh, you can see the string hanging from that guy's arm or something. Like, we just basically pick apart what people liked so much. You know, what basically defined a whole generation is what we're tearing apart because it doesn't look as good as what defines us. And, you know, it's sad because a lot of people will agree that, you know, they look back at what they, you know, they loved as a child, and it's just not the same. It's just not the same experience. It's not the same enjoyment. And they're not, you know, as hyped about it as they were. And it's sad that, you know, that happens, but it's just the way life is kind of thing, right? Like, nothing's gonna be perfect forever. Like, there's quite a few examples. The freaking, I mean, It is one of them. Then there's things like, what was another one I heard? I can't even think of it, because I've heard so many different people say things like, you know, oh, this was great, oh, this was great, and then they went back and it was like, you know, this is terrible. It's like, you know, I remember the Magic School Bus. There's an example. I went back and I watched it because they went on Netflix. They uploaded all the episodes to Netflix. So one day I was like, you know what? I'm bored. I've got nothing. So I started watching the Magic School Bus on Netflix. And honestly, I've never been so disappointed in my life. It was like, you know, this was the show that I would wait every night to come on after school. The show that, you know, I would, you know, I loved every second of it. I was watching it. It was the show that, you know, I wanted to, if I didn't think I was going to be able to watch it, or that I wanted to watch it over and over and over again, I tried to record it. I tried to figure out how to set up a recording, and I could never figure out how to set it up properly. But it was, you know, that was the experience I had as a child, and I'm watching it back now, it's not the same thing. It's different. It's not as good. And so I, you know, it's just, there's going to be things like that, and I don't want it to be the same way. When, you know, people like Dylan or Andre, who always tell me how much, you know, how good Modern Warfare 2 is, and then I went back to play Modern Warfare 2 after people told me how good it was, and to me, I thought it was shit. I was like, I don't see all the hype around it. This is just basically a COD that looks like it's really foggy all the time. But back when it was first released, it was, you know, a great graphics, great game, best storyline, right? And I look at it, you know, like one of the cutscenes, and you're about to throw a throwing knife at a guy, and your hand disappears in the middle of the cutscene with a throwing knife just floating in midair. And people are like, best graphics, best CGI, and I'm like, bro, this man's hand just disappeared for 8 seconds. What do you mean, best game, best graphics? Like, let's get out of here with that bullshit, right?
Yeah.
But you gotta think about it, for a game that had, you know, maybe 12 mistakes out of the whole thing, where, you know, oh, somebody's hand disappeared for like 4 milliseconds or some shit. Yeah, it's noticeable, or yeah, you forgot to, you know, you made one guy's pinky a little too short, so now his hand looks a little fucking ass backwards, but, you know, whatever. It was pretty damn good and pretty damn realistic for what it was and what its time period was. And then you look at it now and nobody's gonna agree. You know, if I were to set up my PS3, get Modern Warfare 2, plug it in, and then compare these two side by side, people would be like, why are you playing a game on like a fucking cereal box? Like, it'd be like the worst quality you could ever imagine.
Light them up.
And so I can, that's why I don't want backwards compatibility, because to me, going, you know, having that ability to go backwards doesn't make me happy. It's just gonna allow me to play a game that I used to enjoy, and then get upset when you know, it doesn't live up to my memories of hype, because I'm used to something different now. I'm used to, you know, basic almost nearly 4K quality kind of thing.
Realistic looking shit.
Yeah, I'm used to all of this shit, all of these, you know, all of this stuff.
Well, as realistic as it can get.
Yeah, I mean, It's not like I'm playing this and actual bullets are hitting me in the, you know, the stomach as I'm being shot, but I mean, it's
VR,
it's pretty damn realistic, and the graphics are pretty damn good. It's running at, you know, like almost 60 FPS, so it doesn't even look like there's frames. And then you go back to that, and it's like, it's not even running at 30 FPS. It's like running at like 4. It's like ridiculous compared to what we have now.
But that's what I think about every now and then. I'm like, I think like this game is good now, but in like 10 years from now,
it's not gonna be. It's
Am
just
I
not.
really gonna think that it's that amazing?
No, there's gonna be something newer and better and greater that's gonna come out. And it's just the way it always is. It's because technology is always evolving. Nothing's ever gonna be, you know, top of the line, best of the best forever. Because within at least, you know, in this day and age, it seems like every other year, it's, you know, the latest and greatest technology is now obsolete. But, you know, excluding that situation, there's still, you know, there's still going to be moments in which, you know, like something new comes out and it's going to be way, you know, leaps and bounds better than what was out previously. And it's just always going to happen. There's always going to be something that comes out that's going to be better and makes us think that, you know, why did we ever like this when there's this? And that's why I don't want it to be this backwards compatibility, because it's just going to ruin the game for me, and it's going to ruin the experience. After, you know, 30 minutes of playing it, I'm going to think to myself, you know what, this is shit, I don't want to play this anymore, and go back to playing World War II, right? Or we can upgrade the graphics, upgrade the game, make everything run smoother, run better, and then next thing you know, hey, you've remastered the game. I think remastering the game would be beneficial. I think, I know I would like having remastered Black Ops 1 and 2, remastered World at War, so I can experience some of these games firsthand, but I'm sure there's other people who just don't really care about it and would rather see that. Because that's the big thing, is the people who made Black Ops 1, I guarantee a lot of those people aren't working at Treyarch right now, you know? They probably don't work there anymore. So when you think about it that way, if all of these people who are working there now get tasked with remastering this game, and in their heads they think, okay, here's what I liked about the game, but here's what I would have changed, and they start changing shit, that's going to piss people off. I mean, it pissed me off, because that's not what you're supposed to be doing, right? And that's why when people hear of a game being remastered, the first thing they think of is, you know, like a Hollywood reboot, right? When they're like, oh, let's remake Spider-Man, and then they cast like this actor who, you know, is like, you know, he doesn't fit the role. He doesn't fit what we've seen in the first Spider-Man movie. Yeah, it's got better CGI web shooting coming out of this man's wrist and shit. And, oh, they hired, you know, they hired fucking Megan Fox to be the you know, the chick's girlfriend in this. So, you know, oh, now you've got a way hotter chick playing the lead female role. And, you know, how can you not like this? Like, it's HD titties, my friend. Back then, we were barely at 720 titties. And these titties are way bigger. And it's like, I don't care what, you know, if they get the hottest chick in the world with the biggest ass and the biggest tits to play a character. I don't care. You know, this, it's like, you know, it's sort of like, the best way I heard this described is it's like eating shit. Just because you put whipped cream and all of this stuff on a pile of shit, are you still going to eat it? Are you still going to be happy that that's what somebody put in front of you? Was a big steamy pile of shit? No. And it's like the same thing with, you know, a Hollywood reboot. You can get the hottest Hollywood stars, you know, all of this, that, and this, put as much sugar on it as you want. But if the end product is still shit, I ain't gonna watch it. I ain't gonna be happy about it. So, yeah, I mean, so I can understand why a lot of people would be worried about a remaster, but I think if they were basically given the task of, you know, like somebody walked into a boardroom and said, see this game? Like they bring in the disc version for Xbox and PlayStation, and they're like, see these games? Here's the systems they belong to. Play them. Play every multiplayer map.
And make them better.
Play the campaign. Play everything. Get out your drawing books, recreate them, make it 4K. Don't change a fucking thing. That's what they need to do. They don't need to be like, okay, remember that game we made all these years ago? Yeah, we want it to be remade. No, we want it to be remastered, not remade. That's the key. It's not a remake.
Yeah.
I don't want a remake of Call of Duty Black Ops 1. I want a remaster.
That'd be cool. I mean, the first COD I played was Black Ops 3. I've really only played 3 CODs. I'm not counting Infinite Warfare because I hated that. I played the shit out of Modern Warfare Remastered. It was fun.
Mm-hmm. After this game, though, I'm gonna have to switch my headset. Actually, I'll probably stop the stream too, because I gotta hit the washroom.
All right.
But yeah.
Oh shit, that's a teammate.
But yeah, that's basically another rant done for the day, I guess.
A 2 out of 3. One more rant. Fuck. Saved your life, dude.
Oh. Son of a bitch.
Oh, there's 2 coming up the right side. Yeah.
Keep moving. He's moving.
Find a trolley.
What a bitch.
In the apartments!
Son of a bitch. Motherfucking gentleman. Fuck.
They're all just camping on that side.
767. Yeah, that's what makes it fun.
Oh,
I got a kill. I got excited for a second and I saw it was you. I don't know.
Oh, that fucking loser. So killed me, but not the teammate laying down on the ground next to me.
He paid to win.
He paid for flat jacket.
See, you paid half. He paid full price. Oh, I saw someone get fucking wrecked by that grenade. You got a split triple.
I almost got a split quad.
Yeah.
Go, go, Power Rangers! Go, go, Power
Go right,
Rangers!
go left.
Go, go, Power Ranger, Ranger, my dude, Rangers, Power Ranger, my dudes.
Nice bayonet kill. Oh, fuck. Too busy admiring that guy's bayonet. Pay attention to around me. Surroundings. I knew that was a guy.
I knew that was a dude.
Or I mean, it could have been a girl. I'm sorry.
It ain't gonna trick me. Yeah, my headset's about to die any second now.
You can do it. I plugged my headset in for like 20 minutes. It should be good. I need to get it like a new headset or something, because the charging cord for mine is like a foot long, so I'm sitting like a foot away from my PlayStation and like a foot away from my TV. That's not fun. I need to get a new headset, that way I don't have to do that.
I mean, you could just get one of the, like, they sell 10-foot charging cords at Walmart.
Yeah.
And you can get them for Apple or Samsung. And since it's the Samsung charger that my headset uses, I don't know about yours, but if it is the same thing, then you could easily just buy that 10-foot cord and run that.
Yeah.
It's like $15, I think, for a 10-foot length of cord.
Alright.
It's not that bad of a price.
No. He's not. Men's not hot.
She said, take off your jacket. What kind of man's not hot?
You know what really pisses me off is I can't look at what I've unlocked when I level up because I don't get to see the level up screen. Because of this stupid glitch. And it brings me right back to the map voting. Annoying. Because then I don't get to see what I unlock, and then I end up missing what I unlock half the time.
Do you got any supply drops?
Like, I got a supply drop and a rare supply drop, but I didn't even know that because I didn't even get to look at that screen.
Alright guys, thanks for tuning into the live stream. Sorry about the rants.
Wait, let me open up these supply drops in front of them.
Alright.
Get anything good. Ooh. Epic.
Oh shit.
And that was from a common. Still got a rare.
Alrighty you guys, thanks for tuning in. See you guys next time. Oh, you're doing another one? Fuck, man.
Yeah. I had 1-on-1. Dude.
Alright.
Oh, I got 100 for that.
Alright, we're going.
Alright.
Peace out, guys.